Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complaint level? मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Paropakarartham Idam Shariram. This is the topic on which I am supposed to confuse you. See? Anything remaining? Increase the volume. I try to put it in my throat. Better? Now you can kurchondi. So, para has got many meanings. Para means other. See? Can I do upkar, favor, to myself? Yes. If I do favor to myself, I am a selfish. If I help others, it is paropakar. See? In which the seva or the service comes. Now, when we consider somebody as other, you cannot love the other fellow. See? You can love someone whom you accept, he is our yaar, help him. See? And when we keep the otherness alive, and then we want to serve, what will be the consequences? Consequences will be, I am helping others. See, friends, we can never help anybody in this world. You cannot. Because the service I am doing to you, now by this service, who is benefited? If I feel that when I serve you, you are benefited, then I am someone extraordinary and superior than you. See? So, service or paropakar should have its impact not on the world, but on ourselves. See? Like, a simple day-to-day example, when we take food, who is benefited? The food is benefited or we are benefited? We are benefited, not the food. See? Similarly, when we respect others, and if that respect is creating a notion, see, I have respected everybody in this world. So it is boosting our sattvic ego. See, friends, these three egos we have to understand. Then we will get the deep meaning of Paropakarartham Idam Shariram. The superficial meaning, help others, serve others. See? So till such time, the sense of otherness is there, it cannot be 100% pure. See? So, it is easy that a person who is lazy, he can rise out of laziness. It is possible. Then the second one. Somebody is workaholic. And because of that workaholism, he is a problem to himself and to others. See? That is the Rajoguni ego. And the third one, the most dangerous. These three egos are explained in Bhagavad Gita in the first chapter. Dhritarashtra's ego was that I don't want to leave this chair. Dhritarashtra, he who is holding on to the chair is a Dhritarashtra. Meaning, getting too much involved in the material life. I want more, I want more, I want more. There is no end to that. That is the Tamoguni ego, having so many things. Then the second ego explained was that of the Duryodhana. He was a workaholic and everything I want, I will do it. And therefore he says, everybody is coming here to help me because I want it. See, that is the Rajoguni ego. Such Rajoguni people, they do not like quiet people. I'll tell you one example. I was in Kaivalya Dham, Lonavala in India, Maharashtra. There our classes were going on. And the topic where this event happened was we were studying Brahma Sutra. So all the students, those who were there, not a big crowd, maybe a dozen or so, then they have already studied the whole Bhagavad Gita, most of the Prakaran Granthas on Vedanta, and more than about half a dozen Upanishads they have studied well, deeply. And then to top it up, we were studying Brahma Sutra. Now you can imagine what must be the topic Brahma Sutra. And my lectures are open to everybody, free. No tickets. Anybody can come and sleep. I have no problem. So, one gentleman, he came, he sat through, and thereafter he came to advise me. Swamiji, please don't mind. I said, no, I have no mind. You call a dog mad, how does it matter? So, you are wasting time telling these young boys and girls, Brahman, Brahman, Brahman. They should work hard. See the laborers who are working in the hot sun, perspiring. That is what is real spirituality. I said, very good. Then what should be done? Somebody has to do this, studying scriptures, etc. That is a part of life. But you are interested in that, so we can do one thing. You go and talk to the laborers. That please go and sit in the class of Brahma Sutra, and these students will go and start digging the hole in the soil. Go. So he went and talked to the laborers. See, you work hard. This is the training he wanted to give to the students who were studying Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, etc. So he went to this labor. He said, I have arranged something great for you. So he said, what is that? Khane ke liye hai kuch? No. Then you go and sit in that class comfortably, and those students sitting with clean clothes and all that and writing and all that thing, they will come and work in the field. You go and sit there and listen. Those laborers said, you kill us, but don't ask us to go and sit there and listen. We always feel pity on those students. Poor fellows, whole day they are listening. They are not doing anything. See, friends, workaholics people do not like relaxed people. See? It's very important to understand. And then the third ego is the sattvic ego. Sattvic ego is holier than thou. See? We are not like others, waking up late in the morning. We wake up early in the morning. See? We are not like others. We take vegetarian food. See? In our house, even the onion doesn't enter. But then how do you eat onion? We go out and eat. Oh, good. Holier than thou. Now, this materialist, there is a possibility that he will withdraw from accumulation. A workaholic, he will get kicks in his life and he will withdraw from working, too much of work. And this sattvic fellow, the holier than thou attitude, they have come to a standstill. See? And then what will happen? They will start teaching and advising everybody what they should do. See? So when our scriptures tell, Paropakarartham Idam Shariram, so this body is meant for what? See? So is it only the body that is working? No. There are three aspects through which we are expressing. One is the body, second is the speech, and third is the mind. See? If somebody is having a very healthy body, strong body, but the speech is disgusting, somebody is able to sing wonderful, but the mind is horribly confused. No. Therefore, these three instruments are given to us by the Lord for what? And there has to be perfect balance in the three. There cannot be only one part is extremely developed and other part is very weak. Like, can you take an average? The average temperature of this person is okay, but he is not well. No, that is true, but statistically, average his temperature is okay. Where is he? His head is in the deep freeze and the feet are in the hot air oven. The average temperature is normal. No. Exactly the same way. We have to have a balance in all the three, and for that balance, it is maintained Paropakarartham Idam Shariram. See. So with the body, what we can do? With the body, we can do the seva. In Ramcharitmanas, Tulsidaji writes, Maya sevaka sacharachara rupa Swami Bhagavanta. So when I am serving somebody, exactly what is happening and to whom happening. See, like this example I gave you, when I take food, the food is not benefited, I am benefited. In the same manner, when I am serving others, who is benefited? If I have this notion, then I have served so many people, I have given so much of donation, I am doing this, I am doing that, then that service will become a bondage. See, friends, then who is a servant? See, take an example to understand a servant. There was a very rich man and so many servants and very sophisticated, great people came together for whatever in his house. So this rich man wanted to show off his riches. So he shouted to the servant, "You stupid, go and get nice water for everybody." and get in proper glasses. Remember, we bought them from China, those special glasses. Don't drink the useless glasses. These servants are so stupid, they don't understand anything. Because he is the boss. So he has to condemn the servant. Now that servant went and came with a tray and water, everything. And like here, there are these various cables. There was something, and he happened to entangle in that, and the tray with the water and the glasses, everything fell down. Everything broke. Now this boss became so angry, used bad words, and said, "You are useless, good for nothing. Now the total expenditure of this will be recovered from your salary." These servants are useless, irresponsible. Now poor fellow, what will he do? He kept quiet. He collected the pieces and went. Then when this was seen, then his son-in-law, he saw the mess. And just to patch up, he said, "Babaji, I will go and get water for everybody." He went. And exactly the same way, he with a tray and nice glasses, etc. And he also happened to entangle in the same place, and everything fell down. Again, glasses broke. That time, what was the reaction of this old rich man? "Beta, kahin lag to nahi gaya? Did you get hurt anywhere? Please take care." See? So who is the servant? That son-in-law was not a servant. So who is the servant? Be attentive. Servant is the one who is immune to insults. See, suppose I repeat the same thing, that I scold somebody, my servant, and then the same mistake is made by somebody, some elderly people, my relation, etc. Will I scold him? No. Now take the other way around. Now this servant is, he has, because of whatever reason, everything is broken, and when the owner scolds the servant gives back. "Babaji, are you a tanker? How much water you want to drink whole day?" Now see the two events. When the owner scolded the servant, nobody feels that servant is insulted. But when the servant gives back, everybody will see how he is insulting. Friends, if we get anywhere in any activity a feeling of insult, we are not doing service. Servants are insult proof. And if we do something anywhere, we are bound to get back from the society. See, friends, therefore, Paropakarartham Idam Shariram means whatever we are doing, we have to do it with zero expectation. People will appreciate us. People will glorify us. No, nothing. That is the meaning. We live in this world physically serving others, but attention is on the quality of our mind. That when we serve somebody, we have seen something higher in him. See? We serve our parents. Do we say, like bhakti, Matru Bhakta, Pitru Bhakta, Desh Bhakta, Dog Bhakta? We are not a devotee of a dog. Because in the mother, father or the country, we have seen something higher. So when we are serving, if the service is spiced with devotion, then it becomes Paropakarartham Idam Shariram. See, friends. So, action plus devotion. And devotion can happen if we have seen something higher in the person to whom we are serving. See, friends, there are four: action outside and impact inside. Now take another simple example. It's so important to understand these basics. Like when we are, now this is what we have done with the service to others. Now the second thing. We respect. To whom we respect? To elders. See? About this, I'll tell you one simple thing. Once I was going, I had gone once, with our Sai group to Badri Kedar, and a very big group, 2 bus loads, and we had a good time there. So, when we are going, on the way at Rudraprayag, halfway, we had to stop our bus and break journey and have tea, coffee like that. So, when we are taking that, now in India, whenever they say any Babaji, the devotees will come and do namaskar to you. So, I was having a nice cup of tea in my hand and enjoying. It was a bright day, very cold and very bright sun. So, enjoying that combination. So, one lady came, did namaskar. Swamiji namaste. I didn't respond. Second came, third came. Then there was one doctor with me. She was a professor in the medical college, professor of radiology. I still remember her. Now I don't know where is she. So, she said, Swamiji, yes, these unknown people on the road, they come and do namaskar to you. How do you feel? I said, please hold my cup of tea, don't drink it. So she held it. Then I told the next lady who was going to do namaskar, stop. I said, she is my mother. I did namaskar to her. Then I said, if you do namaskar to me, you will get 1 kilo of merit. If you do namaskar to my mother, you get 1 ton of merit. Now you decide. That lady diverted. And my cup of tea was in her hand. 1, 2, the whole queue was diverted. I took my cup of tea and went away. Now she was nailed. She can't go anywhere now. One after another, one after another. And when our time of departure came, that time I knew what is coming. So I was running away from her. And she caught hold of, Swamiji, you are nasty. I said, you have not seen much more. It's just a beginning. Why did you do like that? I said, Mama, you ask me, when unknown people come and do namaskar to you, how do you feel? See? Do you think they are doing namaskar to this wretched body? See, friends, do we do namaskar to a dog? We have seen something higher. And therefore, when the service is with this understanding, see, that whomsoever we are serving, he or she does not need it. It is our need. See, friends, this is the basis of service. But if we have this notion, I am helping others, forget about it. We are the most unwanted creature on the earth. See? So if we are serving, because why? It is our need. And whenever we will work or live in this world, then it is our need. We will have humility. We cannot have arrogance. See? So when we respect somebody, when we are serving somebody, we should be clear in our life. Nobody needs us. It is our need that we serve others. The whole attitude in life will change. Otherwise, all the time, I have done this thing, I have donated this thing, and I have done this thing, forget about I. See, like I am talking to you here. I am 100% clear. None of you need me or my speech. Then why I have come? पापी पेट के लिए. If I will not serve you with whatever I have, who will give me food? See, friends, never beg in life. Work hard. Never get retired in life. Produce wealth till the last day. See, many elderly people, they retire and they become problem for the youngsters at the home. Because they have nothing to do, so poor youngsters are there, go on bossing over them. No. Therefore, when we serve somebody, we are benefited. We go and serve Baba here, do namaskar. Do you think he needs our namaskar? We need him. He doesn't need. He is infinite. Is the space needing us? No, we need the space. Therefore, when we serve, our attention should be where the impact of that service is falling. Then we go next step. So with the body we serve, with the speech we serve. See, the tapasya of the speech according to Bhagavad Gita is very simple. Anudvegakaram vakyam, satyam, priya, hitam chayat. 4 principles. See? Talk soft, talk loving. Anudvegakaram. The one to whom we talk should not get hurt by our address. Hey, udhar jao. Hey, idhar aa jao. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Talk soft. Because we are in some position, that doesn't mean we are great. It is God's grace. This I learned from a driver. I told you the other day also, real spiritual practice is we have to learn from every single experience of our life. Then Baba will be descending in our heart. Don't push him out. See? But then we get only lost in that. I am holier than thou. See? The other day somebody asked, Swamiji, recently somebody asked, Swamiji, did you go to Puttaparthi? I said, number of times. Did he talk to you? I said, number of times. Did he give you? I said, many things. Really? Now, who is great? The one who received or who gives? But in that we forget and holier than thou. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. See, therefore, we have to learn. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam cha. We are talking, it is our need. But goodness is very difficult to digest. About this, I'll tell you an example. I was in Delhi and the director of Statistical Institution of India, with him I was sitting in the back seat and the driver was driving the car. And this director was every now and then using bad words and scolding the driver. And the driver was coolly driving. He was driving good. But then the director has to show I am someone superior. Before Swamiji he has to show. So very good. Then when it crossed the limit, the driver coolly stopped the car and he said, Sir, I am a government servant, you are a government servant. Both of us are servants. Today, by God's will, I am a driver and you are a director. Tomorrow, we will be retired. Neither you will be a director, nor I will be a driver. But we will be human beings. Why not we practice living as a human being than becoming God? See, friends, real spiritual practice is not becoming extraordinary, remain ordinary. Anudvegakaram vakyam. Let our speech be loving, so that the one to whom we are talking is not hurt. Because to whomsoever we are talking, through him, Narayana alone is expressing. None other than that. See, when the ladies go to buy the jewelry, where is their attention? On the design, the where the cost, and is it a rare piece, is it a designer's piece? And then they buy it. But the jeweler, his attention is it gold or fake? Service is that technique by which we are able to discover divinity in all those to whom we serve. And that discovery can happen only if our mind is pure. Only in the pure mind, only the divine descends, not in the arrogant mind. Therefore, Paropakarartham, Idam Shariram. So whatever we are doing by body or by speech, the impact of those actions should fall on our mind. And the mind should discover fulfillment, not arrogance. Holier than thou is the biggest disease. See? We are not like others, going to the cinema halls and all the time. We watch it on the phone. See? We are not like others, eating non-vegetarian. We are vegetarian. See, friends, I'll tell you about this one example. I was in Assam many years before and was invited for lunch in a Bengali house. Bengalis means they have to eat non-vegetarian. That is their lifestyle. So that lady who called me, she said, Swamiji, we have prepared specially food for you, vegetarian. I said, okay, no problem. So I sat. Next to me, her son came with his all, chicken, fish, whatever. He also sat. Now this lady got so angry. See, when you know Swamiji, why you go away? And the boy started arguing with the mother. See? Bengalis are very good argumentative people. So started arguing a lot. Then I said, Mama, keep cool. I have no objection what he eats. My objection will be, instead of eating what he has in the plate, he plucks up my finger and eats. Then I will have a problem. And I hope he will not do that. See? This feeling of holier than thou is the biggest cancer for every spiritual seeker. See? So take day-to-day example. Those who are vegetarians, they have got very negative and derogatory expression for the non-vegetarians. You don't eat, it's okay. But what business we have got to condemn others? We have no business. We are not appointed to evaluate the world and pass on the judgment. See? This I learned in Pune. There was one organization. They have organized a international conference on reverence for life. And it was 3 days. And the last day I was supposed to summarize and tell everything. In those 2 days, I heard only one thing. How non-vegetarian is bad, vegetarian is good. What people should eat, what they should not eat. That was the only theme. And one man, out of over-enthusiasm, started talking. Whenever I see any non-vegetarian person walking around, I feel he is a mobile graveyard of the dead animals. And all the dumbos started clapping. What business we have got to comment on others? Are we appointed here? We are not appointed. So when I was concluding the whole thing, then I said, now after listening to all the wise people here, I have changed my prayers. Oh Lord, kindly make me a pumpkin in the next life. 100% vegetarian. See, if our goodness is used to condemn the weaknesses of others, is it a goodness? This is what happened to Arjun, sattvic goodness. Sattvic ego. See, he very clearly tells that who are the Kauravas. He uses bad words. One word he uses is the Atatai, and second Durbuddhi. Who is Atatai? Who is qualified to be shot dead without trial? Is the Atatai, a terrorist. And Durbuddhi means what? Those who are thinking wrong, meaning we are right, they are wrong. And about himself he says, who are we? Asmabihi prapashadbihi. We understand, we are wise. Friends, if we compare our goodness with the weaknesses of others and condemn them, should we call it the goodness? And such a Arjuna starts giving Upadesh to Bhagwan Sri Krishna in the first chapter. Unless you study first chapter of Gita perfectly well, further Bhagavad Gita you will not understand a word. See, Arjuna's problem was that. And what was his problem? We are great, therefore let me go and check with whom I had to fight. See what arrogance of success. Arjuna was never defeated in any war that he fought. Therefore, one of the name of Arjuna was Vijay. Now that perpetually successful warrior, he is arrogantly asking Bhagwan Krishna that take my chariot between the two armies and let me see with whom I have to fight. See? How important it is. Then Bhagwan Krishna created a situation. Situation was, he took the chariot in front of Bhishmacharya, Dronacharya and said, you want to know with whom you have to fight? You don't have to fight with the enemies. You have to fight with your grandfather, with your guru, with your brothers. See how important it is. Enemies are never enemies. Our nears and dears, they become our enemies because we have a lot of expectations from them. See? And therefore, when we are living in this world, Paropakara means what? Now we change the meaning of the word para. Para means Paramatma. Upa means near. Upanishad. Upavas. Ekadashi, Upavas. So on Ekadashi, we should think about Bhagavan, but we think about Sabudana Khichdi. See, Ekadashi, people eat more than the normal days. See, all the time thinking about food, nothing else. See, so para, upa, kar. See, meaning what? Every expression of our life through the body, through the speech and through the mind should lead us to the para, the Paramatma. In other words, let Him express through us. He will express through us when? Be attentive. Very simple, not difficult. We have seen two mics. Earlier mic was useless. So what we have done? Removed it. Now this mic is between you and me. Why? Because of the following qualities. One, it is available, it is capable, it is efficient, and it is willing. Then only this mic is selected by us, is it not? Don't we select anybody who is having these qualities? Available, capable, willing, and free. Narayana is also searching for someone who is capable, who is available, who is willing. Then through him, Narayana expresses. Because he has apani padaha, He has no hands, he has no legs, he has no mind, he has no speech. So he is searching this instrument through which he can express. My voice cannot reach you, but I want to reach you. Then what will I do? I will put an instrument between you and me so that I can reach you. Exactly the same way, Narayana also wants to reach his creation. So he is searching. Is there any mic? Mic means what? Maya ka karya. This is mic only. So also, when we are doing seva, for what? We are doing seva so that we are purified to such an extent that he will come and choose us. See? In Kabirji's Doha, he writes, Hari is running after me, Kabir, Kabir, Kabir. Instead of we running after him, let him run after us. And that can happen only when Paropakarartham Idam Shariram is perfectly understood. Otherwise, that upakara, that position, that individuality, that title, that special status will destroy us. See, friends, is so important. So, para upakara means service is done. Our Vedanta tells, karmani chitta shuddhyartham. Karma is done for the purification of the mind. See, what is the purification of the mind? We must know what is impurities. Impurities in the mind are personal likes and dislikes. Purification will be, we have to rise above the likes and dislikes. Whatever is to be done has to be done, whether you like or you don't like. It is ought to be, it must be done. Therefore, karma is done only for the purification of the mind. Our mind will be completely removed, be purified. How can the karma be done? See, Ishwararpitam nechaya kritam. Yad yat karma karomi tattadakilam shambho tavaradhana. See, when we do the puja, and in that puja we do so many things. We give bath to the gods, and then we clean them, then we put a chandana, pushpa, everything. That is the best thing that we use. See, suppose you are giving the bath to our gods. We take them in a plate and you give. Do we take the same pot which is used for using in the toilet? No. It's pure, clean, untouched by anybody. Then we have to give the towel. Do we take the same towel which is used for washing or drying our hands? No. Then we give the naivedyam. Do we give the naivedyam? कल की जो सैंडविच थी ना फ्रिज में देखो निकाल के ले आओ. ओम मूर्मो स्वा ओम ब्रह्मार्पणम ब्रह्म हवि ब्रह्माग्नु. Bhagwan will run away. I don't want that. So whenever we do yad yad karma karomi tattadakilam shambho tavaradhana means every action of ours is an offering to the divine. Meaning, who is the prompter and for whom the actions are done is Narayana. Then our mind becomes purified. See, friends, and the secret behind is when we respect somebody, that somebody is not benefited. We are benefited. Because the act of extending respect is happening in us, not in the other person. The other person is frustrated. See? All the time, namaskar, namaskar, namaskar. I am the victim of that namaskar. This hand was broken because of that namaskar. They don't listen. See? That is one thing. And second thing is, I touched the head. I had to wash my hands afterwards. All the ignorance is there. Rise about the physicalities of life. See? So, yad yad karma karomi tattadakilam shambho tavaradhana. So, what is the meaning of purification of the mind? This principle. Whatever we do, it is our need. So, if we are doing seva, nobody needs us. So, it is our need. So, if that seva should purify our mind. And who is the sevak? He who has humility, number one. And a sevak is never insulted. Insult falls only when we consider ourselves to be superior than others. No. See, jnana mana jahu ekahu nahi. The real knowledge is that where the arrogance of abhiman is zero. That is real knowledge. Therefore, this seva, Paropakarartham Idam Shariram, let us rise above the body identification, and for that we do the seva. See. Then we come to the speech. So, what will be the real seva? Real seva is, let our words not hurt the person to whom they are addressed. Talk soft. Satyam vada, dharmam chara. Talk soft. Anudvegakaram vakyam. Lovingly talk, if it is necessary to talk. But I will tell you one step further. Move in this world without making any comment. And for that our mantra, happy mantra, there is one mantra. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. We have these default settings. About everything or every being, we have to comment. This is good, that is bad. Who asked you? Are we here to evaluate somebody or what? And therefore, speech, seva will be, we do not evaluate, we do not advise, we do not argue, we do not fight. See, it is possible. It's not difficult. Only with understanding it can happen. You see, many times whenever we are moving in this world, we have some or the other comment about everything. See? Oh, such a nice place, Baba's place here. I didn't expect even. Oh, I'm so happy. Who has asked you? See, this I learned in Badrinath. Narayan Bhagwan taught me this many years before. After I finished my darshan in the morning, 4 o'clock, I went to an Amma and sitting with her. She was giving me coffee, tea, therefore she was good. So I said, Mama, I am going to stop giving lectures, enough of lectures. So she started laughing. I said, why are you laughing? When there is a joke, we have to laugh, is it not? What joke it is? She said, did Narayana ask you whether you want to give lectures or not? No, he didn't ask me. Then whose question you are answering? Did I ask you whether you want to give lectures or not? No, you didn't ask me. Whose question you are answering? This is the biggest mantra. Who asked you? Many a times we keep on talking, and we being Indians, we have got special DNA in us. Anybody we meet, we have to ask, where are you from? When were you born? How were you born? Was it a normal delivery or was it cesarean, And Ram, 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 Ram. If you have to know something, when you stop knowing about the world, you know God. Atma Chintan, Paramatma Chintan means what? Paramatma Chintan means you do not want to know anything about anybody in this world. This is my tragedy. Wherever we go, the same thing. Swamiji, where are you from? Why were you born? And when did you come here? When you are going to die? No need. You know what happens because of that? Our body identification becomes firm. See, when we talk about our childhood, childhood has gone. You are the same. So you cannot be a child. Then teenage has come, gone, but we old people all the time talk about our younger days, When we were small in India, back home in India, we used to climb on the tree and play. But these days the children are also digital children, downloaded. See, digital children are not born, they are downloaded. They also give. Dadaji, maybe you were having a tail, therefore you were climbing on the tree. We don't have the tail. See? All the time talking about the past, thereby you strengthen your body identification. See? Therefore, we don't want to know anything about anybody. We don't want to think about anything. When want, desires, and knowing about others is completely dropped, you are one with the divine. See? That is the para. Now see, para upakara, how we go back to our own self by the same technique. See? Objects are away from us. What is nearer to us? Our sense organs, is it not? You are seeing me. I can't say you are hearing or listening, but you are seeing, I can see. You are seeing me. Where are you seeing me? Where I am seated or in your mind? If you close your eyes, can you see me? So you are not seeing me where I am. You are seeing me in your mind. And how? Through the agency of the vision. Now what is the vision? Vision is showing every color and form, but not getting influenced by any color and form. When red color is seen, I don't become red. When yellow is seen, I don't become yellow. So, what is the para? As regards the worldly objects are concerned, our respective sense organs are para upakara. Then, we are the slaves of our sense organs. Unless I have got khichdi. Khichdi is what? Khichdi ke char yar, dahi papad mirchi achar. Unless I get them, I will not eat. So we are the slave of our own sense organs. See? And then we are the slaves of our mind, personal likes and dislikes. So what will be the para? Give up the objects, come to the sense organs. Give up the sense organs, come to the mind. Give up the personal likes and dislikes and come to the I. And know this I in the waking is a temporary one. If somebody writes an autobiography with 1/3 data, can that will be a valid document? Like medical report. Only legs are healthy, fine, go away. Arre? Medical include everything. In the same manner, our life is waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi. When all are included, then we have understood what is the meaning of para. Otherwise, para means other. And when you start working, paropakara, para upakara, so we have to go through the technique of seva by the body and love with the speech and thought about the divine and nothing else. Then alone we are reaching the Paramatma, the divine that we are. That is the meaning of the word Paramatma. Atma is I. Para, the Supreme Self. So, Paropakarartham Idam Shariram. So, the concluding thought. This is very important. Stones and bricks express only mere existence. Then there is evolution. Stones, bricks are evolved, then plant kingdom. Plant kingdom has got existence and life. Then little more evolution. The animal kingdom. So animal kingdom has got existence, life and knowledge. They know everything. See? I was in Alaska many years before, and to one particular place where I was taken. That was the time when all the salmon fish of the world, they used to go back to that particular place. And it was happening that time. He said, see, Swami, you know what is happening? All the fish from all over the world, they are coming here and they jump into a huge kind of a lake kind of thing. And after they jump there, both the male and the female, they discard their seeds, and fertilization happens in the water. And after discarding their seeds, both the male and the female, they die, and those fingerlings, they again go back, and after 1 year, they again come back. They have the knowledge. They don't require GPS. Animals. Now, if we remain only here, why we should be called as animals, as human beings? What is that which makes us human beings? See? Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunancha. If the 4 things only we have done, God will correct his mistake and send us back. Then what is that? So we must be an instrument through which divine can express in full glory. It is for this purpose the seva is done. So we are completely purified. What is the complete purification? Living at zero desire level. Living at zero insult level. See? A devotee is never insulted. Remain average, not extraordinary. Then the external service that we are doing will be reflected in our life. Otherwise, little bit position we get in our life and we become holier than thou. See, friends, the real spiritual life is this. Be like the water, not like the ice cubes. You take out the ice cube from the fridge and put them in a pot. Every ice cube has got its own personality. See? Now, allow them just like that. After some time, they will be dissolved. Then water is comfortable everywhere. Let it be an ordinary plate, let it be any jar, let it be anywhere. Water is comfortable. So what is the Paropakarartham Idam Shariram? We are at home, at peace, in every place, in every situation, in every condition. Then the Paramatma is expressing through us. See? There is one shloka which tells, Na haste yashtim adaya deva rakshanti sadhakam yam tu rakshitum icchanti subuddhya yojayanti tam. God's grace on us is, we are liberated from the bondage of intellect. Intellectuals are intelligently miserable. You see the average people working roadside, they can laugh happily, cheerfully. But intellectuals, how to laugh before somebody, you know. But if he has to become angry and shout, then he will shout to others. See, therefore, friends, so Paropakara, working in this world, when we save, when we serve, then our mind is purified. And that purified mind is the instrument through which the divine can express if we vacate. And how we don't vacate? Because then we consider ourselves to be holier than thou. I am not like others. I am someone extraordinary. I don't eat non-vegetarian. I am a vegan. Wow. Try to prove something extraordinary. No. See? Pani tera rang kaisa jisme milaya vaisa. This everything you can discover yourself, the divinity that we are. Colors and forms have got manyness, specialities. Red is not green, green is not yellow. But the vision is not special. But without vision, can the colors be seen? No. So what is the reality? The vision. See, friends, but vision is limited only to the colors and forms. But the mind illuminates all the five of them. In this manner, real seva should lead us to we discard all the spatial status in our life and merge in the undifferentiated average being. And how do we know it has happened? We will become insult proof. When Bhagwan Krishna was eating the soil in Gokul, that time Yashodaji became angry and she said, "You are eating the soil? I think you must have been a pig in your last life." Bhagwan Krishna did not become angry because he was a pig. See, friends, but somebody says something to us, we become angry because I. Real service is this I disappears and he takes over. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.